Okay, let's look at this car. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just going right back into it. I didn't even do my intro. My name is Rob Coffin. That's not how I do my continue. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rob Coffin, and welcome back to Rob versus Read-Only Memories. That's a cool car! Speaking of cool cars, let's look at this car. 2062 ZIS CR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. Let's use an item on it. These damn headphones. An ad for the latest ZIS Coupe starts playing as you approach the vehicle. What? Come to Neo San Franciscan ZIS dealer. If Wizaki Pete can't save your credits on your next ride, then you'll get a free ticket to an upcoming Neo San Francisco 49ers game. The San Francisco 49ers are still the team of San Francisco in the future? That's strange. Let's use my ID card on it. The car scans your ID, but nothing happens. You're not gonna get behind the wheel with that. Interesting. Alright. And spilled milk. You approach the car with the intent to pour your spilled milk on the windshield, but the coupe's wipers are already alerted and stand primed at the ready, daring you to try. Oh, I want to ruin this car. Check out the plant. Trying doesn't seem to have any data on the species. It must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. What can I do for this? The brochure for the human revolution. Why can I use that? It looked like the plant just huffed in righteous indignation. But whose side is it on? Okay. Milk? Want some milk? This planter is sealed. Try the other plant. Okay. Oh, I can't. Bulbits riparia. One of the more popular display ferns in recent times. Expensive given the cost of caring for it. Oh my god, you're still going. The species is native to the threatened tropical forest, but it became popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist. Great! Can I pour milk on it? Nope. Cool. How about this one? Yeah. Nope, not this one. The other one? Nope. Not that one. Where's there's no more plants. This whole thing was one big milk tease. Oh, okay. Maybe not. These trees are genuine, real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 40s. Okay. Many companies sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after the York's raccoon blackout of 2060, they stopped that practice. Interesting. I feel like, looks like there's like an apple there or something, but I can't grab it. Alright, it's weird that that's all that's here, but, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can do. Let's just go in. Wait, what can I do here? ID card. You don't need to open an unlocked automatic door. Let's look at the door. Can I talk to the door? You prefer to only converse with revolving doors. I don't get that joke. Let's go in.
The MeshNet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Cool.
Let's make sure to keep your other news outlet theory in mind, and we can follow up on it afterwards. All we have to do now is head up and talk to her. No shenanigans this time.
Alright, I won't throw a brick at anyone and start a riot. Sorry about that. Oh my god, what is this? It's adorable, I love it. Zin's IK-47 Executive Series ROM, designed for office and high-level account maintenance.
The IK-47 aren't known for being verbose. Better leave it.
You're just jealous because it's cuter than you. I'm gonna pet it. Better leave it. Looks to be in the middle of high-value calculations work. Why is it so cute if it only does math? Can I do something to it? Headphones? What is this? A business card. Your ID card. Show up my ID card.
Are used to dealing with seven-figure contract negotiations, not your overdrafted credit account.
Fuck you, Turing. I will trade you in for this Kirby-looking thing in a second. In that case, let's try this card. Scans the business card and pulls up a public profile with details on Fairlight and its public assets. Anything good? Can I talk to it now?
Hello, world's first sapient ROM, right here.
I'm trying to get info on Fairlight, you idiot. Alright, let's, Wait, she has a super family link? Can we play? I want to play. Let's look. Oh yeah, super family link. She plays all the old hits, like Yonkey's Peninsula, Water Vash, and Super Slug 3, Revenge of the Super Slug. That one's my favorite. Stash of video games. Let's see what she's got. Sweet, an unopened Duck Game. Wait, there was an ad for Duck Game in another building. Is it just, I think I looked it up and these guys have nothing to do with the actual Duck Game. Because there's a game called Duck Game. So it's just a coincidence that these guys talk, that, this studio, crap, what's the studio called? Midboss. Studio Midboss, who made this game, just talk about Duck Game all the time and have nothing to do with the actual Duck Game, which is weird. This game gives me the urge to start quacking uncontrollably. Is something wrong with me? There's a lot of good advertisements for Duck Game here. Plant. Can I pour milk on this plant? Yeah. You doubt the plant would appreciate a meal like that? Come on, man! Jade plant. Zin. I'll get to you, Zin. Photograph. Picture of a toupee. And a picture of a toupee is an odd thing to frame. I agree. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Alright, can I play this? It's not plugged into the monitor, and your imagination is only so powerful. Ah, it's disappointing. What can I use on this? Headphones. Smart headphones technology is far too new. The physical audio jack on this console is only sold separately for 49.9 credits. Ah, so good. Alright, let's talk. First, let's look at her. Sharp-dressed woman stares you down. Don't look away! Let's, talk.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Augmented Eye. You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Tomcat's your network admin? That sounds so official. They always seemed like they were kinda, I don't know, a character from that bad Angelina Jolie movie, Hackers. Like, they skateboarded everywhere, and I don't know.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Water would be nice. A Hassy Hot would hit the spot. Thanks, but no thanks. Water would be nice.
My assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this. Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield.
I suppose
Now,
that makes sense.
What do you know about our problem here?
Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you could do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it. Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
I'm pretty sure all my contacts are a Tomcat. So, sure. What kind of changes are being made? Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job? Do you have any idea where I should start looking? Let's just start at the top.
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution.
Why is that a bad thing?
That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else. They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Where should I start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Okay, that's a start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
What? You hired me! Think of any reason why you're being targeted. Know if anyone else has articles being manipulated. This is a better question, I think.
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
That's a good name for an entertainment mag.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Think of any reason you're being targeted.
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really.
Well, I've spoken to you for 5 minutes and I already hate you.
It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself.
Oh, you say so yourself. Oh my gosh.
We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now.
Are there current events in Venezuela?
We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We are one of the few good ones left. Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. COS.io Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the Human Revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalists should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason?
No, it's not!
'Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right? My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports. This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities.
This is future BuzzFeed, isn't it? Great.
The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people. Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
This is you kissing my ass? Wow! Oh boy, I'd hate to see you mad at me. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you.
Wow. You are definitely guilty of something. I don't know what, but something.
Plausible deniability and all that.
Oh, you lost that 10 conversations ago.
I won't ask you to lie in anything you write. But do remember, you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone.
Well, you did tell me to go visit that guy, Charlie Nova, was it? Alright, whatever.
Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly.
We have the same person, I thought. Thought Tomcat was both our persons. Ah, forget it. Whatever.
Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Yep. Great.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected.
Yeah.
Considering she was the one needing help. She never brought you that water either.
Oh, yeah. What a bitch.
Is it always like this?
She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. People don't usually give away much. Secrets are expensive. Without lies, there wouldn't be much to write about. She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all. That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path. Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What's happening here?
What the... That's Zin!
What? Just want me to get plausible done it. Oh, we need to go help her.
It's too late. Considering the angle and height of the fall, rendering suitable aid is beyond our capabilities now. Your desire is laudable, but emergency services are already on the way. They will assist her as much as they can. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here.
I love Turing's like, I'm like, oh, we gotta help her. He's like, okay, we could do that. Or, or we could go and see what she was hiding.
Perhaps we can still dispense justice.
Look at the face he's making here. We need to dispense justice. Turing, I don't like what's happened to you these past few episodes.
This is how we dispense justice, right?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off.
There was a jade plant there that's gone now.
Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Okay. Oh no! Little Kirby Bot's down! Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this. What does that mean? What is your problem, you jealous bastard? Can I touch him? Is he okay? It's still evidence, and there's no putting it back together. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I talk to him? The audio receptors are one of its more visibly damaged parts. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, there's the jade plant. Okay. The flawless foliage hath fallen. Can I pour milk on it? You attempt to pour it out for your fallen ally, but that's just gross. Can I pour milk on it? A brochure for the human revolution. Sure. Just kick it while it's powered down, why don't you? Okay, I see. Let's look at the monitor.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting. Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe. The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the augmented eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Well, I was about to go there anyway. Can I take this? Can I steal this? Trolls look like they're the originals. This is surely a collector's item. Take it! Steal it! No one will miss it! A business card. It doesn't fit. Why would that have fit? What are you thinking? Headphones. Those high-def bleeps and bloops will have to wait. Okay. The window. I should look at the window.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help.
Okay.
But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was in here?
It doesn't look like it. We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Son of a...
Oh boy, this is bad.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Lay off, will you? You don't know what you're talking about? This is a total misunderstanding. I'm not gonna tell her to lay off. She's my friend. This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Wow, you're just lying right away, huh?
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
I really don't like keeping Lexi in the dark like this. Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles. I didn't think she would buy it. She wouldn't have from me. Why'd you lie? We could have told her about the articles.
Because it's better this way.
Is it?
We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation? I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zinn gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
Yeah, but that's not what this is about. She's our friend. You're kind of becoming an asshole, Turing.
Literally. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zinn out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out? We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too. Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Jeez, sorry.
I have highlighted the main Neo SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map. Let's go.
Okay. Police car. Oh, I was hoping I could pour milk on the car. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel all weird. Ah, crap, I did the thing again. Hold on a second. Save game as Turing sucks. Sucks now. Yay! It's 16 out of 16 again. Yeah, this is getting weird, and I'm uncomfortable now. I don't like it anymore. Oh man, it's just this game's really good, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.